Hi Discmaniacs and welcome to my in the bag video for 2025. I know you guys haven't seen my bag in 2 years now, so I'm excited to show you what I have. I'm really confident in my disc at the moment, so let's run through them. Starting with putting putters, I'm still using the Discmania P1. These ones are in D-line Flex 3 glow plastic. I've been putting with P1s for like 5 years now and there is no reason to change these. These are just overstable enough for me to fight some headwind, and also I just love the feel of it. Pretty low profile for a putting putter, but I like it because I have pretty small hands, and this D-line Flex 3 plastic is perfect for me. It's good in the sun, good in the rain. I just like the tacky feel of it, and all around good putter. Discmania P1, can't go wrong. Next up for throwing, my most understable thing is the Active Premium Sensei. I'm sure you have seen this in the videos. I can do like crazy understable hyzer flips with this one. It's almost too understable now, so I think I need to put a new one in the bag, but it's still doing the work. It's understable and it goes far for being a throwing putter. 10, I have the Lux Vapor Tactic. This is actually the first tactic they ever gave me in like 2020, I think. So I've been throwing the same one for 4 or 5 years now. It flies super straight now. It's almost understable. I can just throw this max power flat and it's going pretty straight. I'm throwing this a lot on the courses, and I just really like the idea of beating tactic to be my straight throwing putter. It used to be overstable and now it's dead straight, so I like this one a lot. Then I have the C-line tactic. This is not as glidey as the previous one. It's also more overstable. I'm using this only for my backhand approaches. Not too glidey, good for speed control, and I like this on a tight flex lines, and if there is OB close to the basket, I can really trust that this is going to be close to the basket and in bounds every time. Next I have my disc, the Test Run Drop. This is the first one I ever got as well. It's become almost concave, so it's not as glidey, and it's maybe the best thing for forehand approaches I have ever had. It's pretty overstable, but I can still make it go straight if I really need to. Just anything with forehand, hyzers, flex lines, and anything, you can name it. Next up I have my backhand drop. It's in the glow plastic, it's the stock run. This is just awesome for backhand flex lines. If there's any wind, I can trust that it's going to go straight and have some finish in the end. It goes way farther than my C-line tactic. It has more glide, and that's why I have this one. It's amazing for backhand approaches. Alright, we have an easy par 3. It's 225 feet. On a hole like this, I will just pick my line. If I go forehand, I will go with my yellow one. And then if I go backhand flex line, I will go with my white stock run drop. And let's see how they work on this hole. Let's run through my mid-ranges. The most understable thing I have is the old Glow MD3. It's not too understable actually. I think I can do anything I want with my sensei, so I don't throw this too often, but when I need to have like straight to a little bit unstable mid-range line, I like to grab this one. Doesn't get thrown too often, but when I need to throw it, it's very good to have. Then I have the Glacier with my logo on it. This thing is so good, it flies super far for being a mid-range. I think I can throw it like 360, even 370. It's stable, but not too overstable for being like a straight mid-range. I can throw some flex lines and straight line with this one, and it can also fight some headwind if needed to. Then we have some overstable stuff. It's the Metal Flake MD5. This one is a puddle top. I like to throw this on forehands and backhands. And again, this goes a little bit further than my drop, and it's a bit more overstable, I would say. It's just dependent on day and how I'm feeling, if I'm throwing this or the drop. Really use the overstability of the discs to fight some wind. So MD5, I have been throwing this one for like two years now. Really good one. The next thing is the Neo Mutant. This is the most overstable thing I have. I absolutely love this one. I like the fact that it's not too glidey, so I can throw this full power and it's not going to go farther than like 280, maybe 290 if I throw it really hard, but just overstable. There is no wind that can turn over this disc. I'm also trying out the new P-Line MD3X. I saw this for the first time today actually and it feels super good. I'm looking for something in between my Glacier and MD3, so I think when I beat this in for a little bit, it's going to be very straight with some turn maybe. And I like the idea of having like a P-Line mid-range, so I can have like overstable one and then one that's been throwing for some time, so it's going to be even understable after some time. So really excited about this MD3X in the P-Line plastic. Alright, we have a par 3, 315 feet, and I have my MD3X on this hole. I'm really enjoying the MD3X for straight lines like this, and we see how it flies. First up for the fairway drivers, I have the Function. Gann really got me into this last year. He said that this is the best disc for rollers, and I really agree after throwing this for a couple months now. Some of you might remember that I was throwing the D-Line FD. It became super understable, even too understable for some rollers, so I have this. Just an amazing understable disc, also really beginner friendly, so if you are trying to find an understable fairway driver, Function is the way to go for sure. Next up I have the Discmania Swirly S-Line FD. I only have one FD in the bag at the moment. I used to have way more, but I feel like I can do almost everything with the PD nowadays. This thing though is the best FD ever made. I feel like it's so good for slow turnover shots, hyzer flips, anything in the woods. This thing is the GOAT. Next up I have my understable S-Line PD. This thing is also pretty old. I have been throwing this for a couple of years now. I got this from my friend Eric, shout out to him. This thing is almost same as the FD I just showed you, but it's a little bit faster, so it goes like 35 to 40 feet further. So I'm picking this up if I don't really want to go something with like DD3 to have some more control on the course. So PD is good to have. Then I have my favorite PD in the bag. This is the Nordic Phenom 1, so the first Nordic Phenom we ever made. I have the same one in the bag ever since, and this thing is just straight with some reliable fade in the end. Alright, every time I want to hit the gap like this and still get some distance off the tee, I'm picking up a PD. This time I will go with my Nordic Phenom. Let's see how I can do it. If there is anything between like 360 to like 420 feet, I can pick this one up and I have much confidence, so this one is must have in the bag. Next I have my straight FD3. This is an stock S-Line with some Kobe Bryant die on it. This is the reason why I don't have a brand new Nordic Phenom in the bag, because this is doing the job for me. It's pretty straight for being an FD3. I throw this backhand and forehand. The thing about FD3 I like is it feels super comfortable in the hand, both backhand and forehands. So straight, it's not understable by any means, but I can make it go straight and even some flex lines if I really need to. Then I have another FD3. This one is the prototype C-Line. This used to be my most overstable favorite driver in the bag, but it's really beat in now, so it goes straight for being FD3. It still has some overstable finish in it. Same thing as the previous one, backhands, forehands, anything, you name it with the FD3. Then I have a new disc in the bag for the 2025 season. It's the Neo Splice. It was Gannon and Kyle who got me to throw this, and it's an amazing disc. It's not as glidey as an FD3, also more overstable, so it can fight some wind. Also backhands, forehands, anything. It's good to have when you need to have some speed control with some fairway drivers. So this is a great disc, and I don't know how I was able to play all these golf courses and windy situations without on a Splice before, but it's good to have now for sure. Alright, let's move into the big boys, distance drivers. Let's start with the most overstable this time. I have the Gavin Babcock Gravity Bomb PD2. This thing is just super overstable. I can throw this in any wind. It's just like the Splice I just showed you, just a bit faster, so this thing is must have. I don't throw this too often again, but when it's super windy, this thing is must have. Then I have the Skystone PD2. This is for sure the best PD2 run ever made in my opinion. It has some glide in it, so it's not like stupidly overstable. It still goes pretty far for being PD2. I just like the feel of it. Also backhands, forehands. I can throw this from both sides and it's just overstable with some good glide. And the hand feel on these are just amazing. It's pretty domey, so that's how I like my PD2s. Next up I have the Horizon Cloudbreaker. This is the first one they ever made in the Horizon plastic. This one is amazing. It's almost as overstable as the PD2, it's just more glidey. I feel like I can throw it like maybe 25-30 feet longer. I will throw this mostly backhands, just if I need to stay on the fairway and stay between the OB lines. This is the thing I'm grabbing pretty often on the golf courses and those long holes. So, and I got this from the Hug Lab tent at Beaver State Fling 1 year, and they told me that I can have it only if I'm throwing it, so here we go. Next up I have the famous Fortnite die S-Line Swirly DD3. This thing is just a tiny bit more understable than the previous Cloudbreaker I showed you. I can still throw this in some wind. It's not too understable for that, but if I need to get a little bit more distance than with the Cloudbreaker, I'm picking up this one. Also, I'm not throwing this as much as last year anymore, but it's in the bag because of the Fortnite die, so it's staying there for sure. Next up I have another Swirly S-Line DD3 in the bag. This thing gets thrown often on the courses. It's pretty straight. I think if I need to go max power and max distance on the course, on a golf line, I'm picking up this one. It's really in the sweet spot as far as stability goes, so tons of glide, but still some overstable finish in the end. This thing is maybe my most thrown DD3 in the bag. Next up I have my Nordic Phenom 3 in the Horizon plastic. It's an DD3. This is an understable DD3. If I need to throw long anhyzers with fast disc, I will pick up this one. It has a nickname Terry Berry. It's a joke between me and the Discmania boys. This thing is so good for forehand flip ups. This is mostly thrown on a forehand. It's not too overstable for my forehand, so I can actually get some distance off my weak forehand, as I like to say. But this thing is good to have. I throw this both backhand and forehand. As you can see, I have way too many discs in my bag. I think like 26 or 27 at the moment. Next time I'm doing it in the bag, my goal is to have 22 or below. So let's see how I can do. But my last disc is Swirly S-Line DD3. This is my Finnish Champion 3-time run. It has been in my bag for like 2 years now. It's really unstable. It's almost too unstable for my backhands. I can see myself rolling with this one, but it's mostly for my far forehands, or as I said, if I need to roll with backhand, I will pick up this one. But it's good to have it when I need it. Thank you guys for tuning in for the In the Bag. I know it was a long 2 years for some of you. You have been asking for this In the Bag, so I was happy to get it done now. If you want to support me, head out to Discmania stores. We have my new jersey coming out, also some discs. We have the new Nordic Phenom and drops. So stay on the lookout for those, and thank you for watching this video. See you on the courses. Thank you guys.